1973 Topps Nolan Ryan. This is in a PSA 10, obviously a very rare card from the 1970s. This is one of only a half a dozen which have ever been assigned the gem mint designation from PSA. I believe we've sold maybe one other copy in our history. But it's one of these highly elusive cards. I mean, all Nolan Ryan cards from the 70s are pretty scarce relative to demand in high grades. Even nines are becoming harder and harder to find. But the 73 Ryan in particular is just impossible. The centering and the print are overwhelmingly responsible for keeping most of the 73 Ryans from grading higher than 8s or 9s. Again, so as one of the only half a dozen 10s, in existence, it's just a really special offering. And if you're investing in the era, and particularly with Nolan Ryan, who undeniably is the key blue chip star from the late 60s and 70s, and even into the early 80s for the most part, this is just one of these cards that you can't pass up. Condition wise, it's accurately graded. I don't think we can complain. The centering right to left is off maybe a couple points. Short of that, it's just a very beautifully preserved. The print is probably the highlight. It's just flawless. Surfaces are immaculate. Not a whole lot to see from the corners. I mean, there's close to pack fresh as you could ever imagine. One thing that is neat about the 73s is the back full bleed. The black on the back will tell a pretty loud story of the circulation of a card. So the fact that this one is about as clean and fresh, void of chips, it explains why the card is as nice as it is. It just hasn't been in circulation. So all told, it's just a world-class investment piece from the 1970s. It's not one you can pass up, because another surfacing anytime soon is could be a very rare event.